5,000 dimes sold to one customer today. Gonna let you know what's going on with the 90% silver at the beginning. We're also going to dive into prices from that today, and we're going to go all the way back to the year 2000. This will show you proof your dollar has lost value. We're going to get into it. Please like the video. Give me that thumbs up. That helps YouTube get the videos out to more and more people. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. All my videos are 100% free to watch. Share the video out too. That will help bring in more and more people. Let's wake more and more people up. Let's just get into it right now. Look, you guys know I have been ranting about Stop the Melt. And we're going to continue this series. We might be continuing for a while. Because the customer who came in and got 5,000 dimes, he heard the same video that a lot of us did. And I don't want anybody mentioning the shop's name or the channel's name. There's a lot of shops are melting this stuff down. And it's a shame. But let me remind you, these will be the shops that will be coming back on and saying we don't have any more 90% silver when it really gets bad. I can tell you one thing. We're not going to help that guy out. We're not going to help any other coin shop out that we know of that's melting down 90% silver now. Heck no. There are other ways to get rid of your 90% silver coin shops. Call up these online bullion dealers up. Send them to a wholesaler. Send them to your wholesaler. If you're using a wholesaler, they will buy them up from you. You might not get as much. We got to save history. Gosh darn it, we got to save history. Guy comes in, he gets the 5,000 dimes. That's 100 rolls. For the ones that, with the math. 100 rolls. And he says, we can't, he says, you guys aren't melting this stuff down. I said, absolutely not. I said, we've been having a hard time getting the 90% silver in stock. Our bullion dealer is always just seem to be out. We had to hunt for it. We got it. We got inventory in now. Told you, our boss went up to South Carolina and got a lot of 90% silver because that was going to go to the melter too. And he's told him, he said, you got any more you want to sell? Let me know. I'll buy it. I'm saving it from the melters. We're doing our part. We are doing our part to save it. We bought some from out west. Coin shop out west is closing down. We got it delivered today. Thought it was going to be tomorrow, but we got it delivered today. So right now, we are well stocked on dimes, well stocked on quarters, and well stocked on halves. We're not going to go ahead and buy a lot right now. We're going to buy from the public, of course. But if someone really needs to sell, we're open. We are open for considerations. I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's mind-boggling that we are melting down our history. And let me tell you something. Once it gets melted down, it's gone. That's step one. Eventually, it finds its way to the melters. The melters melt it down, finds its way to the Comax. It gets it melted down into 1,000-ounce bars, eventually along the way. And guess what? Guess who buys it up? China and India. We're shipping our history, melted down, sending it overseas. That is what we're doing with it. This is what we want for our kids or grandkids, maybe your great-grandkids, and people after in your own family line, your own family tree. Keep melting it down. Some people believe right now, well, they keep melting it down, mine's going to be worth more. Not so fast. That might not come into play for a while. We just don't know how much of this stuff has got melted down. So let's be cautious of that. I don't want people getting the wrong idea reading those type of comments. I get their viewpoint. Less of it out there, yes, it will drive up the price. But it wasn't that long ago that we had more in stock, not melted down in 2023, and you couldn't find it. You couldn't find it. Keep stacking, folks. Keep stacking your 90% silver if you're like me. I'm doing it. I'm not doing it fast. You know, money's tight right now, and I'm sure money's tight for a lot of people right now. You consider buying your 90% silver. Check out channel sponsor pinbacks. Channel sponsor pinbacks. If I can get that out correctly this time. Yes, I'm going to leave that hiccup in there. Michael and Brian do a heck of a job. Check them out, folks. Let them know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. They got it in stock right now. Let's save our history. This is the campaign. This is my campaign right now. Stop the melt. Put it in the comment section below. Let's keep getting the word out. Stop the melt. Stop the melt. Let's keep putting that in the comment sections. Because this may trigger some more people to stack more. This should really upset the true stackers of 90% silver out there, getting it melt down. You guys know I get worked up on this one. You ladies know I get worked up on this. Stop the melt. I'll rest it there for that subject. Your dollar's getting more and more worthless. I was over the U.S. debt clock. See what's going on there. We are nearly $37 trillion in debt. 36.9 something trillion in debt. Your dollar is getting eroded. My dollar is getting eroded. So let's just assume they're not doing this to us. All right? The breakdown. If you're a U.S. taxpayer, your portion of the debt would be roughly about $323,050. Now, I'm not saying anybody owes this, so don't jump on me for saying that you owe this, because you don't. Okay? Let's put this in perspective for a moment. That is the breakdown of what the U.S. taxpayer owes. Well, maybe you're a U.S. citizen, not quite of a taxpayer yet. Well, your portion of the bill is $107,759. Not saying anybody owes that either. It's just to get your numbers of what the debt really is in this country. So, if you have kids not paying taxes yet, it would consider them owing $107,759. Now, like I say, that's never going to happen. But this is what we are putting our children in, our grandkids in, because the government keeps spending and spending and spending and spending. You think your dollar is safe? Really? We think the dollar is safe? The median income in the year 2000 was $31,819. And all this information is on the debt clock, so you can verify me. It might have ticked up a little bit since then, but it's going to be very, very close. The median income now is $43,750 now. This is from 2000 until now. So we're talking a 25-year time span. A median home, new home, back in 2000, cost $164,257. 25 years later, ramps up to $412, $412,871 now. Did your income go up that percentage, folks? Did your income go up that much? Okay? Your income didn't double, but a median home is doubled, almost tripled. A new car, average size new car. In the year 2000, new car cost about $22,294 on average, and I'm talking about a medium-sized car. Average car today, $48,054 now. Doubled, over doubled. Did you pay double? College, tuition, 2000 was $10,711. Now the average college tuition, yeah, another hiccup, is $27,519. Think about this. That's nearly tripled from 2000. Healthcare. Average person pays, back in 2000, $5,419 out of pocket. Average now is $15,535. Yeah, you might have insurance, which is great. How much are you paying for that insurance now? How much is your insurance risen? Maybe you're not paying all these $15,000 on health care, but I'm sure your insurance has risen as well. This is just more proof your dollar's getting eroded. That's why we need to keep stacking silver and gold. I just don't know what to say. Silver and gold's kept up with a lot of inflation. Look what silver was back into this 2000. Look what gold was back in 2000. Do the math. I'm not going to do that for you. I've shown you enough with these cards. I think people got the point with the cards today, even though I misspoke a couple times. I'm worked up because the guy who bought the 5,000 dimes said to me, he says, I'll never deal with a coin shop that admits that they melt down 90% silver. And I told him, I said, oh, before you buy, just to let you know, I says, we only scrap the bad ones. And I show him, wasn't this exact coin, but we scrap stuff like this when it's really worn down. He says, I got no problems with that. He says, I'm talking good, recognizable, 90% silver. And yeah, that's recognizable. That'd be good for a butter material as well. It's still recognizable to some point, but it's kind of worn down. He says, I got no problems with that. He says, I'm talking about the ones that good, constitutional, 90% junk silver is getting melted down. He says this. He says, I saw that video that teed me off. He went on a little bit more than that with a few choice words, which I won't repeat. But it's making people mad. And we should be mad. We should be upset. Because it is our history. And maybe this will drive some more sales. You know, maybe, you know, I'm trying as much as hard as I can. You know, I don't have a lot of money right now. But, you know, like I said, I got this yesterday. 2 silver quarters. Guy wanted $10 plus $3 a ship. I offered him $7, $3 to ship. He shipped them. I got 2 silver quarters for $10. People say it's only 2 silver quarters, coin shop, Chris. Well, yeah, it's only 2 silver quarters, but two more that can get away from the melt pot. Potentially. I got them less to melt. I was happy. So why not get the deals when you find them? I don't care if it's 2 at the time. I don't care if I paid shipping on them. You add the shipping with the total cost and you get them less to melt, you're done good. That's the way I look at it. We got to use that concept. Leave shipping off stuff when you can get it for the under melt. Who cares about the shipping at that point? Who cares? Because at the cost average, it's $5 a coin. Melt's about 607, probably 604 right now as I'm talking. I done good. I got them less than melt. These deals are coming harder and harder to find. Yeah, it may have been only 2 silver quarters. It may not be a lot. But it adds up to your stack. I deal with people a lot that don't have, probably have less money than I do. And people come in, I can only afford 3 silver dimes today. I can only afford a silver quarter today. Yes, people walk in just to buy 1 silver quarter, if that's what they can afford from what they got paid the previous week or the week they're on now. I deal with an Uber driver. He comes in a couple times a week. Man, I wish I had more money to buy 90%, but I can only get 3 silver dimes. And I said to him, I says, it adds up, right? He says, yeah, you make a good point. It adds up. Don't be afraid to walk into a coin shop. If that's all you can afford to get, and buy 2 or 3 silver dimes, 2 or 3 silver quarters, 2 or 3 silver halves, don't be afraid to, if you live by a coin shop, and that's all you can afford, put something away. It's better than nothing. And that is the honest God truth. That is the honest to God's truth right there. It don't matter how poor you are, how rich you are. We can all afford to stack a little bit of 90% silver. We can all afford it. Like I say, there are times that people just come in and buy 1 silver quarter at a time because that's all they can afford to get. It's okay. I'm just trying to help people out. Trying to help people put some silver away. That's all I'm trying to do. We got to thank Pinbacks for having a lot of best prices around. Once again, I got to thank them again. This is because they've truly been keeping their prices as low as possible. Check them out once again, folks. Thank you, Pinbacks, for sponsoring Coin Shop Chris. Thank you to the viewer out there, because it's not possible without you. If you support what I do here, put in the comments section, stop the melt. I'll say it again. We should be worked up about this. We should be really going after 90% silver, protecting our history for generations to come, and stop the melt. Help me with the thumbs up, please. Share the video out. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. If you folks have any ideas for me how we can continue this campaign, email me. I'm here to listen. But I need your help. Let's get this channel built up. Let's make this campaign go viral. Stop the melt. Coin Shop Chris is out. We will see you in the morning.